Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster situation, playing as the Von Carsteins, going up against Bretonia here. So, what happened is, him playing as Vlad, captured Cologne, took a lot of damage in capturing the city, and then these two armies came out and besieged him. He brought an army over here in reinforcement, can't make it all the way here, and basically it's not enough for him to be able to beat it. Now, if we hit the end turn, this army here will bypass this zone of control because it's under siege, and attack this army, and because this guy is low level, he will not be able to beat that. No way in hell. So the only solution here is to sally out. We have to lift this siege this turn. Now there's two ways we can go about this. There's the easy dumb way, or the harder way that'll get a better result. So the easy way would be for us to just like raise a bunch of dead, maybe even get those ogres, regiment of renown, just anything that's really good in auto resolve, then sally out and we can just auto resolve wipe out Louen Leoncoeur. That's the easy way, right? And then this army might besiege it again or whatever, but he won't be able to get at this army here, so they'll have some time to replenish. And then you just get them next turn. Now, the more difficult thing to do would be to not raise any dead here, attack Louen Leoncoeur now, win that, then raise the dead only in Vlad's army. This is why we don't want to raise it now. Raise the dead in Vlad's army, because he's going to take casualties. And then, with Vlad only, take out him. And if we do that, Corone is not eliminated, but let me have this. Like, how many settlements do they have? They've only got Longwy and Lyonesse. So, if you take out these two armies, I think that's pretty much all their force, based on what I'm seeing here. Possibly, not sure. Anyway, we got some levels up to distribute first. Let's do that. So, getting a Hellsteed I think would be a good idea. And, let's see, you've already got a Hellsteed. You're on it, right? Yep, no equipment. Too late to put equipment on, because it won't be applied until next turn. So, good call there. Wins are all good there. I think just go with melee melee defense with that. Okay. What do you want? On foot, okay. And how has Vlad been leveled up? Let's have a look. This isn't too bad. How he's been leveled up. It's just not that particularly high. Okay. Alright, then, I think it'd be best if we merge some of these guys now. Like, let's be real, some of them just aren't going to survive the battle. And this will make it a lot tidier for us. Let's see, that will get merged into this one. Yeah. Because the way, when merging two units, the unit with smaller number always gets transferred into the unit with larger numbers. So, you want to make sure that the one with more experience is the one with larger numbers. Not that makes a huge difference, but a little bit helps. So, for example, in this situation here, if I merged it, this one here would get the units. But it's got more experience, so it would be better to merge it into this one here. Oh, hang on. What if we did this first? We merged these two. Because it got it. And then 64. That'll do. Alright, let's charge out now. The other funny thing is, I was testing this out, right, before, and when I sallied out without merging, it said close defeat. So, if you've got damaged units and you want to auto-resolve, damaged units are actually heavily punished in auto-resolve. So, merging your damaged units, they'll actually perform better in auto-resolve. Funny thing here is, if we merge all of these units, we might be able to auto-resolve this without even needing to fight it manually. I'm not going to do that because that's not the right way to go about this, but I'm just saying we could do that. But yeah, damaged units always perform worse in auto-resolve. That's why when you've got like a really damaged garrison, just even having them there is actually probably lowering our auto-resolve capabilities. It's just something that's in the game. You know, the auto-resolve, it's always been a little bit wonky here and there. It's hard for CA to get it perfect. Okay, so bounce power is probably not going to be in our favor even with reinforcements, but we've got a mortis engine, so we definitely want to make use of that, and we got Wind of Death, so of course we want to make use of that. This battle itself here shouldn't be that difficult. We can't heal any of the dead skeletons, but we can heal our single entities here. Does he have Master of the Dead? Yes. Okay, cool. We can heal passively. Alright, let's just start with that. Let's start getting guys over here. We're on the attack, so he might not fully come at us. But I'll just send a vampire to go sort that out. I just need our guys to get over here first. Now, I'm going to put Vlad's entire army in a control group, okay? Because these are the units I don't want to lose, because these units need to survive to deal with the other army. These units here are the ones that we don't care about, so they have to go up front. And it's a bit of a mess. We're going to tidy this up a little bit. So, move these ones back just a little bit. Yeah, we can easily go and get him to come at us. Yeah, the bounce power's not in our favor, but if we just wait a little bit, we will regenerate. See, playing the vampire accounts is oftentimes a test of patience. If you are extremely patient, you will be a good vampire account player. But if you're, like, really reckless, and you just have, like, no patience, you're like, I want the battle to be 5 minutes, any longer than that, and I just have to quit. Then you're probably gonna suck with vampire accounts, because like, to draw out the real power from the vampire accounts, time is what's needed, because time is always on their side. The more time there is, the better they do, because it gives them more chance to draw from their winds of magic, more chance to heal. You know, factions that are like rush factions, they're the ones that need to close in. Like ones that can't regen. Like for example, Dark Elves. Dark Elves kind of need to just rush in and kill things quickly, because they're on the clock with their murderous prowess. Once their murderous prowess runs out, that's kind of bad for them. Alright, they are going to come at us. Alright, we have 125 winds of magic. Not quite set up yet. So, should be passively healing, that's good. Just try to keep these back a little bit. Using Arcane Conduit now doesn't make any sense. So yeah, keep them back. The tighter this is, the better. But like I said, we really want to prioritize the reinforcing army getting hit. Or even better still, the garrison. So just bear with me. I gotta tidy this up because it's a mess. Louen will be here soon. Okay. Alright, you're at full health. Let's see, does Louen have healing? Let me just check this. Yes, so casting a Spirit Leech on him would be a waste of time. Kind of wish I could withdraw the Vargeists, because Louen Leoncoeur is just going to come straight in there, and I'm not going to be able to do much about it. Like, he should easily be able to take on 2 vampires and all those Vargeists. Like, without too much difficulty.
Blood frenzy! At once! Swiftly!
Alright, 130 speed to the... Alright. Wasting the ammo of their archers could really help as well, since we can't fire back. But yeah, I think with Louen Leoncoeur, we just need to inflict the army losses and then beat him on the second battle. How fast is he now? Yeah, he's still not faster than us. Oh, this one does have the Immortal Will, so I could bring her out. Why did it do that? Alright, you go back, go get some more healing, you stay over here. So yeah, don't want to cast any, like, shit magic on them. I could cast Spirit Leech, but it's just not going to do enough against Louen Leoncoeur. What we could really do is try to lure him away. Because I don't need the vampires in this battle. Could use the purple sun on them now. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. But right on that one there, I think. Probably not going to get a lot of kills. But it's better than nothing, and we've got Arcane Conduit, so we should try to use up that now. Took a fair bit of damage from those archers. But like I said, just trying to split up their army, distract them. They're coming in there now. Okay, you gotta skedaddle, get the hell out of that. Alright, and get the mortis engine in there. That's it, just draw them away. So she got 58 kills. It wasn't great, but that's a start. And just stay away from Louen Leoncoeur. We just don't want him engaging with us. Wind of Death isn't going to work so well here, which is why we want the mortis engine to get in there. That spell's okay. Pit of Shades is also fairly good. But let's just wait a little bit longer. Sometimes just waiting for the right time to do this is the way to go. Can we just slow them down with this? We've got the Storm of the Night. That'll work a bit, I guess. Yeah, just slow him away. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I can't do anything about the Vargeists because they're just... I can't... I guess I could... Hang on. I guess I could get them out of here. Problem is that Louen Leoncoeur can reach us. Come on, move. Alright, ready to Wind of Death. Yep. Our first one there. Because yeah, sometimes having some units in the army is actually a weakness. Like, sending these guys into melee, they're just going to lose at the moment. It would be good to get the archers, though, in a bit. Come on, we got it. Yeah, because I can't land them. I could land them over here. Maybe, but they'll still keep getting shot because they're large. Just move them out of the way. They're just creating a vulnerability for us. It's kind of weird, but yeah, the way it works is that sometimes, oh, you know what? This could be good. I don't have enough wins yet. Sometimes there are units in your army that will create weaknesses in them. So having variety, I've said this so many times, isn't actually always a good thing. Okay, yeah, just keep Louen Leoncoeur busy with, like, garbage bats. Alright. Let's chuck a Penumbral Pendulum down there. Poor man's Wind of Death. That's it, we got his attention again. We just need to keep Louen Leoncoeur away. Taking a little bit of damage, but it's really not that bad. Mortis Engine's already done not that much damage. They're probably aiming for it a fair bit. Good, the Penumbral Pendulum's doing a fair bit there. Okay, no. Get back over here. Okay, ready to do another Wind of Death. It's not the best against cavalry, but that's what he's got, so we gotta do it.
Victory is mine! All shall perish!
Okay, unfortunately we weren't really able to lure Louen Leoncoeur away long enough. I think he's going after the Shadow Wizard now. If you don't want them to die, yeah, have one of these. Bouncer power's in our favor now, that's good. And well, like I said, it's all just about trying to preserve as much as possible. Okay, you get in there as well. Okay, Lowen's fully committed to the fight now. Okay, bring these in. Let's try to get Vlad in there. Sorry about the fireball. Could have done that, but it honestly doesn't do much damage to single entities. It just would have slowed him down.
The summoning begins.
Vampire.
Okay, just gotta wait for another Arcane Conduit.
The land is benighted.
So yeah, like I said, just to rehash it, the main thing that we were trying to do here is make sure that Vlad's army takes the least amount of damage out of any of our forces. Because we need to use them again. Even if that means we take overall more casualties. That's why we were trying so hard to keep like the Vargeists out of there. Now I think this one here is the garrison. So let's bring that in. Actually, no. Just bring them to go take out the archers. We're very close to the army losses for them now. Here's another Arcane Conduit.
The living will join us.
Yeah, that's it. Just take out the archers there. And there it is. There's the army losses. We're unlikely to be able to kill Louen Leoncoeur. Where'd he go? Okay, just yeah, bring him back. You come over here and let's get some healing done. Try to restore Vlad's army as much as possible. So these two here are part of Vlad's army, and those two obviously. Everything else can like go away, except for this one because like it is actually recovering some of our health. Alright, we've got a little bit of time before they leave the battlefield, but we've got to generate some more wins.
All shall
Alright, how are you going for
before
healing?
me.
6 wins of magic. Okay, that'd be the same as Vlad, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, how's Vlad going for healing? Just
On death's wing.
getting close to the Necromancer. Where is he?
It's time.
So we've lifted the siege, firstly. Now we need to clear the situation out completely. So, try to revive the Devils of Schwarzhofen, because it's worth a lot of bounce of power. And we can just raise dead on the
We surpass
skeletons. To get more of them, that is. Such a mess. Alright, I can speed this up a little bit. Let's try to do all the arcane conduits all at the same time. That would be best. That's the way we generate the most wins.
vampire.
They don't have it.
Yes.
Okay, got a little bit more. Let's pop
Necromancer.
down. Okay, the Devils of Schwarzhofen back to full health. Let's revive the Skeleton Spears, because that's what's going to be the most useful against Bretonnia because of their cavalry. Yeah, we've got a little bit of time left. Really need to make use of our healing as best we can. And just prioritize Vlad's army, not the other ones. Because it's out of movement, it can't come with us. And yeah. Alright, that's pretty much the end of our healing there. We're not going to get any more done. Wow, heroic victory. So, Vlad's army didn't take anywhere near as much damage as the other one. That's the garrison. If any army was going to take loads of damage, I'm glad it's... Wait, no, that's not the garrison. That one is... Yeah, that must be the garrison. So, yeah, the reinforcing army took an absolute beating. The 35 remaining is just like... Yeah, the 35 remaining is like single entities, more or less. Now, we haven't wiped out Louen Leoncoeur yet, but it's a start. Okay, we're gonna need recovery. Only get a little bit. Because, yeah, we've got to fight him again. Because if we don't, he'll besiege the settlement and then attack this one again. And we would have done all that for nothing. So, leveling up Vlad, what do we need? Mortal levies? That's pretty good, but I don't think we need it. That's very good, that one. But what's going to help us in this particular battle? Probably this. Honestly, I'll let you level up your characters the way you want to. Yeah, you trait farming like a good boy. Corpse cart would really help. I think we can do it without it, though. Because I know you're trying to get to Arcane Conduit, so I think I can do it without it. I'll leave it. But yeah, this guy here can't move any further. If we attack Louen Leoncoeur instead of this army, then they'll pincer us. Alright, so now we're going to raise the dead. Could get Graveguard, but I want Graveguard. Alright, so merge this one into here. So you're going to lose a bit of experience. Probably a good idea to get Covenant of Undeath. It keeps your army quite strong. And faction-wide as well. Lots of experience. That's actually a good training ability. So, what else do we need here? What are we going up against? Lots of cavalry, so...
Lord of the Night, you dare.
I'd love to take that Mortis engine with us, but we can't. Yeah, just take Skellies. You could take the Graveguard, but honestly, the Graveguard's going to perform pretty much about the same amount as the Skeleton Warriors. They're just there to hold the line. We're going to need more, so just keep merging.
I thirst.
I could still merge it further, because we don't have Lightning Strike either. Louen Leoncoeur is going to... heal again. This is going to be the hard
I am
one,
a
this one.
lord of Bretonia. Never.
Yeah, we haven't saved the situation just because we lifted the siege. That was the easy part. There's also Regiment of Renown. Can't bring in a second army. Honestly, this should be fine. We got
What?
125 wins. I think I can make do with this. It'll probably say like decisive defeat in auto resolve.
Blood!
What the fuck? Well, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Hang on. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think I'd be able to auto-resolve my way out of this one. It's because he's so badly damaged. They're like lowering his auto-resolve capabilities. I know I can win this manually, but if we auto-resolve this... Hang on, I think we can improve our auto-resolve capabilities a little bit more.
Cower before me. Champion of the dark.
Get rid of that. Damaged units perform badly in auto-resolve. I don't know if we'll be able to save this if we're going to auto-resolve it. Fuck it, I'm gonna... hang on, let me check the Regiment of Renown. Yeah, that'll be good in auto-resolve. If it, you know, that's if we're gonna do this. I didn't expect we would be able to. Yeah, it's still gonna nuke that Vargeist. It's still gonna nuke the Vargeist. So, thing is, if I fight the battle manually, at least I can withdraw the unit from this position, because when you're sailing out, you can't. What are the challenges that we're gonna face here? Well, it's really just Louen Leoncoeur. Alright, I'm gonna fight this manually, because auto-resolve, it's gonna severely damage his army. If we fight this manually, and do a good job, then he'll be able to push on to Longwy probably next turn. I don't think we've got enough movement to do it this turn, because I attacked and withdrew. But we might be able to. Still gotta finish off this other army as well. Okay, so same thing again. Corner camp, it's gotta do it. You know, charging at this head on. Even though auto-resolve said we'd win, we would lose. Looking for a good position. This is actually an amazing position because our guys will fight really well in the trees and theirs won't. Alright, this time I am gonna go full cheese balls right here. Like, just the tiniest corner in the trees is gonna make their soldiers fight like absolute crap. Give us heaps of time for Winds of Death. And they're just gonna go crying constantly. Alright, now these two here, I want them to hide. I know I can't hide them, but if they hide behind hills, sometimes they can hide. I can use that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna withdraw them from the battlefield because they don't have any tactical use for us in this battle.
Necromancer.
Alright, where are we? Alright, these two here can't hide.
Frenzy. Vampire.
So I need you to lure them over here. Alright, so let's just see what happens here. Okay, it's hidden at the moment. That's good. That's good. If they can stay hidden, that's great. Because we want to just preserve them on the battlefield. Oh no, they're discovered now. I'm not going to use Spirit Leech. It's a huge waste of winds. Because it won't do any serious damage to him. It's such a bad spell. Try to waste as much of their ammo as possible to begin with here. Get their attention. Let's get going over this way. If we can get Louen Leoncoeur to land, I'm sure Vlad can beat the crap out of him. Yeah, look, Bounce Power is not in our favor, so I was surprised to see auto-resolve would win. Yeah, look, they're going for the Vargeists. Yeah, look, they're weakening our position. I have to withdraw. They're hurting our position here. They're not part of the plan. So, you know, using them will just get them killed. I'd prefer not to. That's it, come over here. We'll be protected from missiles, we'll be protected from their large. This is an ideal place to stand and fight. We lost a little bit of our balance of power by withdrawing them, but at least they're still alive. You know, so to speak. Yeah, look, if they don't want to advance on us any further, that's fine. We'll just waste their ammo here. I just want to really make sure that his army is in good shape for him. Because, like, when people send me disaster battles, they're not like, hey, Legend, could you please win the battle, but please make sure only one of my units survives? They're usually like, hey, save the battle, and also, could you preserve my army? Not worried about the timer at all. This will be well over before 55 minutes is up. Don't want to be using any... I know we've got like 30 winds of magic. You might be sitting there going, why isn't he casting anything? Because we need good casts, right? We have power reserves. There's not tons of winds of magic. If I cast anything now, it'll just be a shit cast. It just won't be worth anything. If we wait for the right time to strike, you know, the serpent waits in the long grass and waits for the moment that the mouse gets closest, you know? You just have to wait. Like I said, with the vampire accounts, it's all about patience. Okay. So they'll discover our army. He might land, or he might not. He's fully healed. He's gonna land? Or is he going after you? Yeah, he's going after you. I gotta get you out of there. Now is not yet the right time to strike. Now you might think, would it have been better to like have them on foot in this battle? No, not really, because even though they're chasing after me, they are faster than Louen Leoncoeur. He can't really catch us, and we are annoying the hell out of them. Hang on, how fast are you? 111. Yeah, we should be able to outrun him. If I use Melkoth on him, we'll slow him down a little bit. You can get out of there. And they can heal, it's fine. So they charged in. They already used up all their ammo trying to shoot at the vampire. This one here is way faster than this one. How is... Okay. And once again, we're just getting Louen Leoncoeur out of here because it's just such a pain in the ass to fight. Okay, how are we going here? That's it, just... Wait. Oh yeah, that's Louen Leoncoeur, this one here isn't. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Master of the undead.
Just wait for the right moment. Now it's not the right time. We're not really taking any serious damage because the trees are just blocking so many of their shots. They can't land a shot on us. It's like the perfect place for us to fight. Really, you couldn't ask for a better place to stand and fight. Okay. Okay, he's given up on that one. That's fine. Luring Louen Leoncoeur all the way over here is really the best thing we could get them to do. I don't need them to stand and fight over here with this. So yeah, because they've got archers... Oh, hang on. Why don't we just do this? I mean, we can kill those archers. Hang on. Does he have perfect... Oh, right. That's probably... We are probably slower than him now. Alright, well, I'll need him to get the attention of this one here. This one can heal, but it needs some time to rest. She's just not that fit. She's gotta go do some spin classes or something. This one here is quite fit. So, try to get Louen Leoncoeur's attention with that one. Get that one out of there. He's gonna beat the crap out of her. Oh, he really wants to go after the Death Wizard. It's okay, we're not taking any serious damage. So, okay, there we go. We're back. That's it, just lure him in the other direction. Well, at least we bought her a bit of time to get away, so I don't know. Alright, is it time yet to make this attack? Can't quite reach there. I have to get in fairly close to do that. Just be patient. Just be patient. Maybe I'll actually bring the Shadow Wizard back over here and use the Penumbral Pendulum. It's just cheaper. Problem is, because there's so much cavalry, Wind of Death isn't particularly good against it, so we just gotta wait for the right time. And they've also got a lot of archers, so they're just losing their balance of power just shooting at us. Because we're all healing because of the necromancer here. Alright, here we go. It won't wipe him out, but it's just way cheaper than Wind of Death.
Your time has come. At once. Living will join us.
That's it. We've barely taken any damage at all. Nothing to worry about here. Get rid of that. Took a bit of damage there, but allows her to get further away. He's after that one's ass. You know, Louen Leoncoeur knows what he wants.
Swiftly.
Unfortunately, the perfect vigor is really hurting us here.
Vampire.
Alright, against cavalry-based armies, it might be better to actually use Pit of Shades over Wind of Death.
Blood frenzy.
Because they just do not want to engage right now. I'm not going to overcast it just yet. Because we don't have tons of Winds of Magic.
Vampire.
And just regular cast does a good job. Alright, you just come stand back over here.
At once.
So that one there did a fair bit of damage. Not too many kills, but a bit of damage to them. Okay, let's get Vlad in there. Again, we could do the Tempest on Louen Leoncoeur, but the primary problem there is just that it doesn't do much damage to single entities, and it casts it on where he is, not where he's going to be, so he'll just move out of it the way really easily. So that can be kind of shit. Alright, so yeah, let's actually focus on Pit of Shades. Okay, there is a good opportunity here for an overcasted one, because there's going to be a nice bigger blob.
We are the new order.
Oh yeah, that's much better. If I'm going to overcast something, I want to really make sure I get my value out of it. Definitely got our value out of that one. So it doesn't even look like we're going to use Wind of Death here. I don't think we need to. Balance of Power was almost even. And she's gaining some passive regen there now. Just need to keep my eye on this one. Luckily, whenever Louen Leoncoeur tries to make his animation to attack, he stands still. So he can't quite hit us, even though he is faster than us now.
Blood von Karstein.
What?
Alright, let's speed that up. Just gotta wait for some more wins. Like I said, playing vampire accounts this way is really a measure of patience. Okay, this one here's taken the most amount of damage. Let's move it back a little bit. Must be the one up the very front.
We surpass Nagat.
Alright, now they're coming in a bit more. Don't want to hit our own troops. That looks like a good spot.
We are immortal.
Crap, we got caught. Another good cast, about 15,000 damage from that. And then, oh, there goes the dog. Let's Penumbral Pendulum them again, which should kill more of them this time because they're already damaged. Yeah, I'm not even using Vlad's magic. I don't think we need to. And yeah, they just lose 20% of their melee attack. They can't flank us. And we have constant regen. If I had put this guy here on the corpse card, we'd have extra melee attack and melee defense, making them even better. But, like I said, we could do without it. I usually just skip corpse cart and go straight to Unholy Lodestone. And it's clear that you want to try to get to Arcane Conduit first. I wouldn't worry too much about the rest of them. I'd say just keep Louen Leoncoeur busy, because when they lose, he gets wiped out this time. Try to get Vlad fighting some single entities. Make use of that weapon damage.
The Von Carsteins march.
Alright, big cluster of them over here. I don't know what they're doing there specifically, but the Grail Knights are in there. Could withdraw her from the battlefield, but she's doing such a good job distracting Louen Leoncoeur, because he's by far the most difficult person to deal with here. And as I said, if there's something that you just can't deal with, distracting it is the second best option.
Yes. Vlad von Carstein.
And it looks like we'll walk out of this pretty healthy.
No one
Might wait for that to be... No, just do it now.
Vampire.
Come on, keep moving.
Find me if you dare. Swiftly. At once. Swiftly.
Can't regen anymore.
Sylvania rules the night.
Just gotta keep avoiding him. If she gets too badly damaged, I'll withdraw her.
for Sylvania.
Bouncer power's looking good. I think we just need to inflict a little bit more damage to them.
We are immortal.
Let's see if we can run these guys off the battlefield. Let's escort them off so that the bounce power goes down so we just get that army losses. Be done with Louen Leoncoeur. If you really push your advantage here, you might never see him again in this campaign. Come on,
We
get
are
it off.
immortal. Death to the living.
They just don't want to go off the battlefield there just yet. Victory's in our grasp. That's good. We just need that army losses. Need them to shatter. Almost there.
Vlad von Carstein. Join
This
me.
only works against flying units as well. Keep that in mind. Good, they're starting to shatter here.
What do you want?
Necromancer.
Bring them. Yes. End them.
God damn. This guy, he's been fighting for a while. Barely done any damage to him. There it is, there's the army losses. Cool. And there we go, and our army's still in pretty good shape. This one here must have regen a ton, because it can't be revived fully. But that's okay, it's just an emergency unit. I'd probably disband it just to keep the skeletons.
Vlad von Carstein.
But yeah, like I said, we did not need the Vargeists. They would have just muddled up the situation. And now we'll just try to heal up as much as possible, because if I can heal heaps, we might be able to revive more of the Vargeists. With the after battle option. But we don't have that much Winds of Magic, so that's going to be tricky. Let's focus on this reviving... Let's see. Probably the Grave Guard would be best. This one here. If we can get it fully healed, it won't draw from the after battle option. Okay, so that's at full strength now. Good. I don't think we're going to get a lot of healing, because we used a fair bit of magic in this battle. And they're going to run off the battlefield pretty soon. Oh, God. Alright, we're done here. Another heroic victory. Good stuff. Well, that's definitely a better result than what auto-resolve was going to give us. You know, it said our casualties would be high. It was going to get rid of the Vargeists. And a couple of these skeletons would be destroyed. We only lost 167. This one here is a little bit damaged, but that's okay. We also, by getting a heroic victory, you get Vlad more experience. And you know what? We didn't use a single Wind of Death in that particular battle. Didn't need it. Just wasn't particularly good against the cavalry. And then, look at that extra replenishment now. That's what we want to see. So... Still not quite... hang on.
Into darkness.
Ooh, if I hadn't withdrawn, I could have gotten to Longwy, but you still got this battle here to do now. Do it again for more experience, and then just take Longwy next turn, because that way you'll be pretty much at full strength. There's nothing in here that we have to worry about, because Louen Leoncoeur is gone now. He was the big threat, and he's finished. So this situation has been solved. Corone is safe for you. What are you doing demolishing that? Well, whatever, it's your campaign, do whatever you want. And yeah, you got some levels up here to distribute, and you've arguably got a army. The army's in better shape now than it was before. It doesn't have as much experience, but it is in better shape. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you learned something from it. Hope you enjoyed it. And appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.